Hi, welcome to Color Theory, and my name is Teresa Scarpula, and you are in my studio out in California. This week we have assignment 4. You guys are going to definitely be working with the software quite a bit more on this assignment. I'm going to talk about the principles of design to help you out with your compositions for this assignment. So I'm going to give you some words and then give you a description of this word. Line, thick and or thin lines. Shape. Concerning the assignment, only circles of different sizes may be used. Pattern. Notice the repeating pattern of circles in every visual example given on the example page. Proportion, how large or small a circle is. Space, the interval or measurable distance between points or images. Motion, a sense of movement. Think of waves on the water spreading out after throwing a rock into the water. Then think about how you would replicate this with just simple lines on paper. Okay? And you have motion. Also, another example is I travel directed by visual pathways in a work of art. And that is for motion. There's a very famous painting by Picasso called Guernica. You can probably look it up on the internet. Look at it, you can look at the shapes, and it will lead your eye all around the painting. And it's an incredible piece, but it's very well known for the movement of your eye moving all the way around. If you notice the shapes, your eye will go around the edge of these shapes, around the picture plane. Rhythm, a continuance, a flow, or a sense of movement achieved by repetition of regulated visual units. Okay, so when you think of rhythm, think of music. You know, it's a lot of times it's very repetitive. Especially like pop music, it repeats and it repeats, and you get a rhythm going throughout the song. It's the same exact way in with visual rhythm. Unity, the result of bringing the elements of art into the appropriate ratio between harmony and variety to give a sense of oneness. Okay, so this piece, all your designs need to look uniform and look like one piece. Separate pieces of a puzzle can come together and look unified. Even if they're different, there's a way to organize them with practice and to get them to become unified in one design. Okay, so the last one is balance. Think about visual gravity. Circles larger on top need to be visually balanced by circles on the bottom. So if you have a large circle here, and say you have some small circles over here, you have to have many more small circles to balance out the weight of this larger circle. And I'll be showing you some visual examples in a minute that will help you with that. Also, think of a scale, and the left side versus the right side both need to have visual balance. Okay, and I'll give you some examples of that right now. A wonderful artist that you would like to look up is Alexander Calder. He's very famous for balancing sculptures. If you haven't already heard of him, he's just wonderful. This is symmetrical balance. So one side mirrors the other. This is asymmetrical balance. This is similar to the circles I was just discussing. Notice how the stick at the top is now over on the right, and the square is heavier on the right, and there needs to be more weight over here to balance this smaller portion out. Okay, and then you need these two smaller pieces to balance out this one large piece. Okay, so it's asymmetrical balance. Here is another symmetrical balance from the bottom. As you can see that this stick is balancing on the triangle. Sorry for the blurry nature, but this one side mirrors the other. Okay, same reference to symmetry. This is asymmetrical balance. Okay, notice the line that's sharing both sides. The smaller shapes on the right balance out the larger piece on the left, the rectangle, and the line is longer on the right than it is on the left to balance out this asymmetrical image. Okay, this is vertical symmetry. Okay, so again it's mirroring, one side mirrors the other. Vertical balance. Okay, so the lines change how far away they are from each other. Okay, we have radial balance. So think of radiating a sun that radiates out, and this is asymmetrical radial balance. So much different. Balance is very complex, but fun. I really enjoy it in my work. So, welcome to the first week, and I will see you soon. Okay, good luck with the projects.